Hey everybody, I'm RC, and today I want to talk to you about these Gameboy stands that I purchased from rosecoloredgaming.com. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you probably know about this Gameboy Horror mod here. I've done a couple of videos on it, one where I first made it with the screen and the case, and a second one where I added this little Boo radar LED light to it. But anyway, that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is I wanted to show off these new display stands that I bought for my Gameboys. Now, I used to have these on some little plastic easels to keep them displayed. They sucked, so I needed something better. That's when I found out about Rose Colored Gaming, and they have these stands that are specially designed for Gameboys. I was originally going to get two Gameboy Horror, Gameboy Color ones, one for the color I have and one for the horror. Well, that's when I noticed that they actually sell a Gameboy Horror stand. So on top of the normal Game Boy Color one, they actually designed one for the horror. So let me go ahead and show you that. Let me set this down to the side. And here is the Game Boy Horror stand. It says Game Boy Horror right there. Very nice, very good looking. And it comes in black by default. You'll notice the rest of them are clear. They sell these stands in white, black, and clear. The horror comes default in black. I'm not sure if you can change the color. I was fine with it being black. It kind of adds to the whole horror thing. The rest of them are clear. That's just the default ones on the rest of them. But the stand looks really good. It's excellent to have when you have a cool mod like this, and it holds it very nice. You know, you can shake it around. It's not going to go anywhere. You can bump into your shelf. It's not going to go anywhere. It's great if you have kids or maybe pets. So, excellent display stand for a mod that I'm particularly fond of. This is a cool stand. I like how they thought of making one of these for people who make these horror mods. That's really cool. And while I'm at it, I might as well talk a little bit about these other stands, because the horror is not the only Game Boy I have. So at the moment, I have an original Game Boy, a color, the horror, which is, you know, basically a modded color. I have two Game Boy Advances here. One's backlit, one's not. I do not have a pocket at the moment. I sold my pocket a while back. Do not have a light or a micro. Never had either one of those. Plan on getting those at some point, though. But one I was really concerned about was this original model Game Boy, because this is such an odd shape, because you can see here it's flat on one side and then curved on the other. You've got this beveled edge right here. But these stands are made for each individual Game Boy console, and they hold each one well. The stand is made to compensate for this little beveled edge here, and it holds it great. It's not going to go anywhere. All of these Game Boys fit in perfect to their stands, and the name of each system being etched into the corner here looks really, really cool. Really like that a lot. The Game Boy Color stand is physically identical to the horror because, I mean, it's the same system. So, it's exactly the same, other than it says Game Boy Color. Let me show you that right quick. So, yeah, it has Game Boy Color up there instead of horror. All these are really top quality. I recommend these. The only issue I've noticed with these stands are that the DMG, the original model Game Boy, does kind of tilt to the right a little bit. It's not really too noticeable on camera, but when you're in person and you have it next to the rest of them, it does have a slant to it to the right. And the Game Boy Advance ones, they fit great too. I mean, I have no problems with these stands other than that one slight issue with the original model. But these are great stands. Just want to do a quick video and show these stands off, because they are really cool. And I definitely recommend these if you want to show off your collection or keep these Game Boys safe. And if you do a Game Boy Horror mod like I've done here, this is a really cool little cosmetic thing to get for it to keep it on display. Super happy with these stands. So just thought I'd do a little video on that and show you guys that. Hope you enjoyed this video. And you can get these stands from rosecoloredgaming.com. I'm not being endorsed by them or anything. I simply bought one of their products and enjoyed it, and I'm doing a little review of it here. So, really cool stands. I definitely recommend them. Slight little issue with the DMG tilting, but that's no biggie. Great stands. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.